guys, welcome to your twin flame reading here at Soul Evolution Tarot. It is a timeless reading, so whenever you're going to come across it, trust that there might be a message for you. This reading is not a continuation from previous readings, so just keep that in mind. I'll be tapping into Twin Flame Collective and looking at your divine masculine energies first, then your energies, and then the connecting energy for both of you. Also, I'll be pulling some oracle cards and messages from your divine masculine. However, it is a general reading, so please take whatever is resonating and leave what doesn't. Keep in mind that energies are not gender specific, so assign the roles for yourself as needed. Cross watchers are welcome. Other than that, this reading is for the sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. If you will feel guided to exchange energy on this channel, please consider liking this video, subscribing to my channel, sharing, or leaving me comments. Thank you for being here and for providing your support and energy and all of the feedback. Okay guys, now let's get into your reading. My spirit guides that do no harm to me or through me for the highest and greatest good of all, please come with clear guided messages. So Aquarius, think about your divine masculine, and we're going to see what surrounding energies are currently present in their life. So let's take a look. We have victim consciousness. We have divine feminine power. And we have twin flames. Okay, let's take a closer look. Okay, so we did get victim consciousness as the first card, so I feel like your divine masculine might be stuck in this energy where they might be perceiving themselves in the situation as a victim. They might have a lot of self-pity right now, or they might be struggling, you know, to really see the situation clearly at this time because they're in this low vibrational energy. Okay, but there's definitely a need to, you know, to take a look at this energy and really work through this energy, because when we're feeling as a victim, there's definitely something within us that needs to be healed. And I feel like this divine masculine might be, you know, struggling with letting this consciousness of letting it go away from their energy field. Now we do have divine feminine power, so I feel like this divine masculine might be seeing you, divine feminine, you know, in your power, really standing up high and really doing great in your own life. Okay, and we do have the twin flame cards. Okay, so I'm not getting a lot of sense that this divine masculine might be actually aware of this twin flame connection just yet because of this victim consciousness. Okay, but for some of you, I'm getting that there is a message for some of the divine feminines. There is a confirmation that this is your twin flame. So at this time, as I said, I'm not getting a lot of energies that this divine masculine actually knows about or awake to this connection just yet, because they're still in this victim consciousness. Okay, though, so they do still need some work to do. But for you, divine feminine, if you were doubting yourself, you know, there is a confirmation that this is your twin flame. Okay, so let's leave these cards here. And let's get into tarot and see what is actually happening with this divine masculine. So what's happening in their mental space right now towards you, divine feminine, and towards this connection. We have King of Wands coming through. Whoops. We have Two of Swords and the Hanged Man, Major Arcana. Okay, here, this is the Pisces energy. Okay, so let's see here. With the Two of Swords, definitely this Divine Masculine is really confused. They're not seeing situation clearly, and again, the Hanged Man does represent this victim consciousness here, because they are putting themselves in this position of being a victim in this situation. So I feel like Spirit is trying to guide them to this enlightenment. Okay, however, at this time they're just not seeing situation. Maybe they're just not quite ready yet to acknowledge and understand what is really going in this situation. Also with the Hangman, I feel there's this pause for both of you to really come into terms, and this pause is necessary, especially for your Divine Masculine, to really go through big life lessons that they need to be learning at this time when it comes to this connection, and you Divine Feminine. Okay, now with the King of Wands, they do want to come forward so that you could perceive them as this King of Wands energy, someone who's confident, someone who's very goal-oriented, someone who has some sort of a status. But King of Wands might be too much in their ego and pride. Okay, so this Divine Masculine might be struggling with that as well, where they're letting their ego and pride get in the way of this connection. Okay, you also might be dealing with a fire sign with this King of Wands energy here, so please take it how it resonates. But overall, I do see a lot of confusion and some sort of indecision, because this Divine Masculine is currently struggling in this low vibrational energy by perceiving themselves as a victim in this situation. Okay, now let's take a look when it comes to their heart space. What is actually happening in their heart space towards you and in regards to this connection? Ooh, we have the Tower, Major Arcana. Oops. We have Temperance, another Major Arcana. And we have Ace of Cups. Okay, here, so what I'm getting with this Tower card and the Temperance, there's definitely Spirit is pushing them to go through some sort of awakening, but I would call this a rude awakening with this Tower card, because this is something that is truly shocking to this Divine Masculine. Okay, so when it comes to their feelings, they might be realizing with this Tower moment that they do have true genuine feelings for you, because we do have the Ace of Cups. However, this masculine might be still struggling with actually accepting even to themselves that they do have these feelings for you, and Spirit is really trying to help them out by creating this harmony within their own heart space with this Temperance card. Okay, however, they still might be, you know, taking it very, what's the word I'm looking for? It might be really difficult for them to accept these feelings, okay? Because this is something that they might have not even expecting, okay, when they perhaps met you, Divine Feminine, or they just get so much intense feelings that they does not know how to even handle these emotions, okay? And they're still trying to you know, understand what is going on in their life at this point, especially when it comes to their feelings for you. But there's definitely, you know, feelings present for you, Divine Feminine. It's just that they're still working on, you know, balancing themselves in this aspect when it comes to their own heart space. Okay, so this divine masculine is definitely having an epiphany and this tower moment where they're realizing that the feelings that they are having is actually something that, you know, is very strong towards you. Okay, so they are trying to be patient with this Temperance card with their own feelings. However, I feel like their mindset is still struggling with, you know, perceiving the situation the way they should be perceiving it, okay? Because they're in this victim mentality, victim consciousness. So let's see what is shifting and changing for this divine masculine in the near future. We have the Hierophant, another major arcana here. Nine of Wands and Death card. Okay, so definitely, again, I'm seeing with this Death card, there's going to be major transformation happening with this divine masculine. However, they are resisting this change with the Nine of Wands. They know perhaps deep down on a soul level that they do need to embrace this transformation. However, they are struggling to accept it. It might even have to do something with their, you know, beliefs because of this Hierophant card, okay? So Spirit is really trying to push them to, you know, embrace this change that they're experiencing right now, but they are being very stubborn and resistant. But I would say there is definitely, for some of the masculine, I'm even getting that they might be going, or they are currently going through the dark night of the soul right now, and this is something they're not quite understanding what is going on. So everything in their life might be crumbling down at this point, all of their belief systems, or actually everything in the physical 3D world might be changing, and this is something that might be very scary to them, and this way they might be feeling like a victim in a situation because all of the things are just not going the way they would hoped or expected, and this is actually happening for them, not to them, because it's necessary for this change, okay? But there's definitely big transformation happening for this divine masculine, okay? So that's what I'm seeing. Now let's see for you, divine feminine, what is actually happening when it comes to your thoughts and feelings towards this divine masculine. So when it comes to your mental space, where you are at with your divine masculine. We have the Star card, major arcana. We have, this is the King of Pentacles. And we have Nine of Cups. Okay, here, so definitely with the Star card, you do have a lot of hope and faith when it comes to this connection. You know perhaps that you need to be patient with this divine masculine because they might be struggling right now. However, you do see long-term potential and future with this divine masculine. You also might be perceiving them as this King of Pentacles, someone who's very stable, someone who's very reliable and very grounded, okay? And they do make you really feel very emotionally satisfied with this Nine of Cups because it's a card of wish fulfillment. So you do perceive this connection, this divine masculine, as something that you would love to have in your life. Okay, and you're really looking forward. I feel like you're very optimistic about this connection, and I do see you being very also grounded and you know, really balanced when it comes to your thoughts. So you're not actually worried or stressed when it comes to this divine masculine. You perhaps are very aware, if I could talk today, very well aware of, of them going through this period where they do need to embrace this transformation first before they could actually, be in this union with you. So I feel like you're just very optimistic and hopeful about this connection. So you are standing in your power, and this is definitely that's what your divine masculine is noticing about you, because you are embracing this divine feminine energy where you attract things. You're not running for your divine masculine, you're not chasing them, so you are pretty much centered and balanced, at least in your mental space. Let's see, when it comes to your feelings, what's happening in your heart space at this time towards your divine masculine. We have a Judgment card, Major Arcana. We have 9 of Pentacles. And we have 10 of Swords. Okay, here, so we do have Pisces energy. We also have Sagittarius. We also have Scorpio, Taurus. Okay, and we have Aquarius. Okay, so far. So if you're dealing with any of these signs, it might be a confirmation for you. Now let's see here, when it comes to your feelings, we do have the Judgment card, so definitely you are acknowledging, you are aware of this connection, you know who this person to you, okay, and you are hoping for some sort of renewal, okay, when it comes to this divine masculine. So you're hoping that once they are ready and balanced and aligned within their own energy, there's going to be this reconciliation happening between you two. You are, I would say, pretty much balanced in your emotions as well, because you did have a period in your life with this 10 of Swords where there was a painful ending between you two. However, it did not bring you to this place of being a victim too in this situation. I feel like with the 9 of Pentacles, you are very independent, very self-sufficient. You're just like this pre-empress. This is card to me like this pre-empress energy. So you, I would say, even though you did had difficult and painful ending with this masculine, you're still kind of pretty much aligned with your energies, whether it is in your mental space or your heart space. You are standing in your divine feminine power, definitely, and this masculine really sees that about you. So I would say to you, divine feminine, continue doing what you're doing, because you're doing great, and this way you're actually helping your divine masculine. Okay, so there's still a bit of lingering energies from the 10 of Swords, but I feel like you're almost there to fully release these energies and just be completely free from that energy. Okay, so let's see here what's actually shifting and changing for you. We do have Ace of Swords coming through. Oops. We have 4 of Pentacles. And we have 5 of Swords. Okay, so with the Ace of Swords, I feel like you might get some sort of communication from this divine masculine. Okay, however, I would say be careful, because we do have the 5 of Swords energy, and I don't like this energy, because it might lead to conflict again, it might lead to an argument, and for some of you there might be a shift where you might feel defeated in this situation, especially if this divine masculine will come forward not in the right energy. They might come off as manipulative, and you do need to be careful. So I would say watch what you're saying, and also see how this divine masculine is approaching the situation, especially if they're going to reach out to you. So really try to avoid this Five of Swords energy. Now the Four of Pentacles does talk about some sort of stability, so I feel like if you are lacking stability with this divine masculine, you're going to be coming into a more stable place between you two. And also there might be an improvement in your financial in your finances. Okay, divine feminine with the Four of Pentacles. Also, Four of Pentacles does talk about being greedy with the energy. So you, whether it is your energy or your divine masculine's energy, try not to hold too much to this energy, to this divine masculine. If this is, I don't feel like this is your energy, divine feminine, because as I said, you feel, your energy feels pretty much centered, but be careful, because you might fall back into this energy of holding too tightly, perhaps to this connection or to this divine masculine, and it might also create this, you know, this Five of Swords energy here. So you don't want to do this. Just really try to stay authentic and truthful in the situation. And if you will have some sort of conversation with this divine masculine, really try to avoid using, you know, harsh words or being too direct, because I feel like your divine masculine is too sensitive at this time, and you also have been through some sort of painful experience, and it's easy for both of you to hurt one another with some words. So really be discerning and careful in your communication with your masculine. Okay, so let's see here, what's the connecting energy for both of you at this time? We have Five of Cups energy here. We have Knight of Pentacles. And we have Nine of Wands. So we do have Nine of Wands coming through twice for your divine masculine. So I feel like they might be really guarding their energy and themselves, because they are feeling, you know, this victim mentality, and they might be still in this energy for quite some time. So as I said, be careful when you are interacting with them, because you might really want them to open up, but they're just not quite ready yet. Let them really embrace this change, and I feel like once they do go through this transformation, they might reach out to you first, instead of you trying to, you know, instead of you trying to reach them, because I feel like they still might be closed off to you emotionally. Okay, so with the Five of Cups here, I feel like you both feel this sadness when it comes to the situation, and perhaps you are going through this loss of this connection. So you might both feel down and depressed at times, but I feel like this is more of your divine masculine energies. You are more optimistic and hopeful in this connection. However, you might have days when you're feeling down as well and really sad about this whole situation. Now with the Knight of Pentacles, you both perceive that this connection is not really moving forward as fast perhaps as you both would like, but know that Knight of Pentacles is there is progress, and it's stable progress, even though you might not see it, but there is progress happening. So yes, you might be both feeling impatient, there might be divine timing involved, but again, you really need to trust that process, because the separation is actually, you know, teaching you a lot of things, and you do need to work on yourself and align your energies first before you could actually come into this union. And I feel like your divine masculine still has a lot of work to do on themselves, because they're guarding themselves. And you, divine feminine, also know that. But there's, with the Nine of Wands, there's also a lot of perseverance on both sides. So I feel like you both are not giving up on one another and on this connection just yet. But you know, you do need to be patient, especially you, divine feminine, because this divine masculine might be struggling with overcoming and learning these important lessons at this time. Okay, so let's see here. Now let's move on to your oracle. So let's get one Moonology card for you to see what Spirit wants us to know. We have meditate and contemplate, new moon in Pisces. Okay, so Spirit is really wanting you to take the time to do some meditation, to do some contemplation. Okay, it's really going to help you relax your mind. Okay, and perhaps through meditation you're actually going to receive a lot of answers you might be seeking when it comes to this connection. Okay, now this is the Soul Path Oracle. I just want to grab one card for you and one card for your masculine to see what life lessons you're currently going through. So let's start with your masculine. Let's get one card for them. We have acceptance. I'm learning to accept the things that I cannot change. Okay, so they might be really struggling with accepting the situation, accepting their feelings, or maybe other things in their life, and this is something that it might be difficult for them to do. So Spirit is really helping them at this time with accepting things, especially the things they cannot change, like your separation. It is necessary right now, and you both cannot change this, so it might be really taking a toll on your divine masculine, this whole situation, but they do need to accept things that they cannot change. Okay, now for you, divine feminine. We have service. I feel good when I can help others. So Spirit is wanting you perhaps to help others. So you might be really working on your life mission, life purpose, which might involve providing some sort of services to other people. So Spirit is really wanting you to help others, especially if, you know, if this has to do with your twin flame journey. You might be, you know, helpful to others, really understand what this journey is all about, how you can heal yourself, and all the other things related to that. Okay, now for your divine feminine, I also want to grab a few more oracle cards, and then we'll move into messages from your divine masculine. So this is the Work Your Light oracle deck. I want to see where you are in your ascension journey. So what else Spirit has to say. We have leap. You go first, the universe will catch you. So Spirit is really pushing you to take that leap of faith. Maybe it's in regards to your life mission, maybe it's in regards to other aspects, and you would know better, but there's definitely a need to take some sort of risk or create some sort of change in your life. Okay, because a new beginning wants to enter your life. And I want to get one more oracle card from the Spirit Animal deck to see what might be an advice for you at this time. We have number 65, Whale Spirit, trust the great mystery. Okay, so Spirit is really wanting you to trust this journey, to trust the mystery about this connection, because there might be things hidden from you at this time, but it is for the greatest cause and good. So trust the journey, okay, and really trust this connection and where Spirit is really guiding you. Okay, now let's take a look and see what would your Divine Masculine want to say to you at this time. So let's grab a few messages from them. We have, I'm afraid to show you my true feelings. So yes, they're really afraid to let you know how they feel, even though they might be overflowing with love, but they're afraid to really tell you how they feel at this time. Now, we also have, my ego is not letting me see the truth, and I did mention to you that this King of Wands might be someone who might be a bit prideful and in their ego, so definitely ego is preventing them from being authentic with you, Divine Feminine. Okay. We have, I have so much passion for you, I'm burning inside. Okay, so this Divine Masculine has a strong passion. Again, King of Wands is someone who's very fiery and passionate, okay, and they acknowledge this you know, feelings and passion towards you, and this is something they would want you to know as well. And let's get one more message. It says, no one makes me feel like you do. Again, they're really understanding that perhaps the way you made them feel, no one has ever done that, and this is something that they want you to know, okay, because you did make them feel very special. Okay guys, so that's all I have for you. I hope it has resonated. Let me know. If not, check your moon, rising and Venus placements, and I'm sending you absolute love and light, and I will see you guys in my next readings. Take care. Bye bye.